Hello everyone! Starting with this video, we are going to read Christmas books until the end of December. I am going to start with a story from this wonderful collection, but in the next videos we will also have some Christmas activity books. Our first story is called Bear's First Snow. Bear looked through his bedroom window at the gray sky. Autumn was nearly over, and it was time for his long winter nap. "I can't wait to wake up and see the spring flowers," Bear said to himself. He closed the curtains, pulled back the covers, and climbed into bed. It was so cozy that Bear knew he would sleep all winter. He was soon snoring gently and dreaming of warm spring days. Bear slept soundly until he finally woke to the sound of his alarm clock. Ring, ring! He sat up and gave a great big yawn. "Spring is here at last," said Bear, stretching his arms above his head. He rubbed his sleepy eyes and padded softly over to the window. Bear was so excited to see the bright blue sky outside, but when he opened the curtains, everything was white. "This doesn't look like spring at all," said Bear. "I must still be dreaming." He rubbed his eyes again, but sure enough, snow covered the ground as far as he could see. Bear put on his dressing gown and raced downstairs. When he opened the front door, a gust of cold air blew around him. He shivered and stepped outside. The sky wasn't blue and there were no spring flowers. "It's winter. My alarm must have woken me too early," said Bear. His feet were cold and his teeth began to chatter. "I'm going back to sleep until spring." Bear dived under the covers and shut his eyes. But just as he was about to drift off to sleep, he heard a loud shriek. "What is that?" he grumbled, covering his ears. When Bear opened the window, he saw Bunny and Squirrel laughing as they played in the snow. "I'm trying to sleep," he called. But they didn't hear him. They were too busy having fun. Bear stomped out into the snow again. "Why are you playing out here?" asked Bear. "It's much too cold." Bunny wrapped her scarf around Bear's neck, and Squirrel gave Bear his hat. "Now you're ready for winter," said Bunny. Bunny and Squirrel showed Bear how to build a snowman. "I'd rather be wrapped up warm in bed," muttered Bear, whose paws were wet from rolling snowballs. But by the time they finished, he hardly noticed the cold at all. "Let's have a toboggan race," said Squirrel. They lined up at the top of the snowiest hill and zoomed all the way to the bottom. "Ah!" cried Bear. He covered his eyes and landed softly in a pile of snow. Bear looked around and saw Bunny and Squirrel whooshing down the slope not far behind. "Bear wins!" they yelled, and they celebrated with mugs of steaming hot chocolate. "I didn't know winter could be so much fun," said Bear. "Maybe I'll skip my nap next year."